I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fossil Kajin Cosplay, and today we are back with you guys with Hunter x Hunter episode 84.
Last episode, the gang faced a bunch of captains. Gon got rid of one, Killua got rid of another, and Kai got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
He didn't really kill them because we know that if he doesn't attack their heads, they're not dead.
True.
But he still, put them on the ground pretty good. So that was intense. Gon said something that disturbed Kite for a second, as in, he didn't really care for people or, beings who don't care about their comrades. So Kite was wondering what Gon would do if he got to face a chimera that cares about other chimeras.
Is he gonna kill it or not?
Maybe not, that's the whole question. Other than that, the message for, help, please, send other hunters, got to, the right people, and now there's a gang, a group of hunters that is coming.
They're gonna be there in 3 days.
Yes, so we need to basically survive for 3 days and eventually stop the king from being born, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Nope.
So let's jump in this episode and see if they get to face the lion thing.
Yoga.
He's not a captain, he's
A general.
squad leader.
Yeah, squad leader.
So
And I think his name is Yoga.
Auga?
Hauga.
Anyway, the
Auga.
lion chimera.
Okoba.
Because he's coming and he's desperate for some hunts.
He's desperate for blood.
Yes, let's go.
Alright.
Look for the woman in the next episode during the opening. Look for that woman on the right with the creepy hair. Like, she looks like straight out of a Japanese horror movie.
Can you show me right now?
Okay, I can show it to you right now.
You said she was in the ending too.
Well, yeah, but she's creepy in the... Yeah,
oh my goodness, yeah.
She's so creepy! Anyway, you'll see it in the other... well, you probably already know who that is, but...
Yeah, she kind of looked like Sadako or...
Yeah. Either she's a chimera or one of the hunters that will show up to help. So if she's on our side, it's good.
She was with the hunters, so I'm guessing a hunter.
Yeah, they were hunters?
Yeah, they were hunters.
I just looked at her. Anyway, I don't even remember his name. Poor Pokkle? Anyway, him, very sad that he managed to pull through. And he wasn't, he was stuck in fear and stuff, and just to be used like that. He basically, like, without his consent, he basically betrayed the secret of Nen, to the chimeras. And now because of that, they're all gonna be able to use Nen. And the fucking royal guard has started to awake, and they can already use Nen without having fought anyone, or at least received a punch from them. So they don't even need to be awakened to Nen. Like, they already use it. Mm-hmm. And she's a specialist, so that can be terrifying. Like, the only specialists we've seen before have all been badasses.
Kurataka and Kuroro.
Exactly. So that could be bad. And it's not just that, like, the fact that they could use Nen was already pretty intense because, it makes them stronger, but now they understand how it works, they understand what they can do with it.
And how to master it and get it stronger.
In a way, though, like, it kind of makes sense that they would do this because we've already faced people, characters in this show who do not understand what Nen is. And then when we barely started learning about Nen, we got to meet other characters who already used Nen, so that was intense. If they had to face chimeras without Nen, it'd be too easy. So now the chimeras, on a physical level, are more intense than actual humans because they have characteristics from the animals that they were made out of.
Yeah.
But you add that... you add Nen to that, like, they're even more powerful than the characters we met before. So it's how a show works, you need characters that are stronger than the ones we faced before.
I thought for a sec that the royal guard would probably kill him for trying to usurpass the future king.
I don't think
she did the contrary, and she used the fact that she was stronger than him
to
scare him and manipulate him to use his own power to be under the king.
I think that I think that a huge difference in power, made that less of a threat. Kind of like you've got a kid who's basically saying, "Oh, one day I will overcome you and I will defeat you and become king."
Yeah.
And you're like, that's so funny. It's not as funny if that kid is a 25-something-year-old who's learned the art of the sword for years and who could actually defeat you. Then when that kid is saying, I will kill you and become king, then you're scared. But in this case, like, she's basically so out of his league that she doesn't give a shit. Mm-hmm. So instead, like you said, she just showed him a part of her power, and that was it. And that's interesting how he basically went from I will have everything, I'm the best. Like, they gave him a little bit of power, and he tried to basically use the fact that he wanted to be an individualist to overcome everyone else. You know, he wanted to be the leader, but then someone stronger shows up, and then he's back to being kind of like an animal. You know, the stronger you are, the better the best leader you. That doesn't make any sense. when you're
the best soldier,
animals will follow the strong. You know, humans have a tendency to be pig-headed, you know, kind of obstinated, and whenever they, like Gon and Killua, whenever they see someone who's stronger, they will try to train and overcome that person and become stronger still. But animals have a tendency to just follow the already strong.
Yeah.
That's why it was interesting with the lion one, because he's used to being the strongest. And then he faces an opponent that it's even stronger than he is, but now that he's got the intelligence, he's, you know, he doesn't follow or anything, but he's intelligent enough to just not try anything. He backs down, and he's gonna try another day, you know? He's gonna try to put more chances on his side, more luck on his side before he does anything.
I tried to bring the subject earlier in this episode when speaking about the lion. Yeah. Like, I think from what he just said, I think that some part of it might remember what it used to be as a lion. So I think that we weren't that far off with Colt, and a part of it maybe remember what it used to be a kid.
Maybe,
and have a mother.
And maybe it's that, and the fact that he knows that he was born. He's mostly lion. So he knows that he's supposed to be the king of the jungle. Like, they said that he was king of the jungle, you know. They said he was king already of his own little thing. So it's not like it's a huge secret that he's part lion. Like, it's obvious. So maybe it got to his head a little bit. But I do think that they keep some sort of imprint of what they used to be in real life before they died, because Colt showed us some signs that he remembered his mom,
because he felt death, and that was a frog, right?
I don't know how a chimera would feel knowing that they were basically other parts, like they were born of the death of other animals, so they know that they are a mix, like they feel it maybe inside.
And that frog, remember that frog? Remember when Cat was about to kill it?
Yeah.
He always remembered that feeling of death, and we saw the image of the queen. So yeah, remember being eaten by the queen when he used to be frog and something else.
I wonder if that would come into play. Like, I would like to see a chimera who remembers a lot about his or her life before they died.
Everything is inside the brain, just like we saw.
That would be cool. So, like, the more we see, the more she creates chimeras and stuff, the more independent they are, the more intelligent they are, and the stronger they are. So we will see if eventually they also retain more of their past lives. But that would be interesting. And also it would be interesting to see how they would react, because if they feel a connection to the humans more than they do the chimeras, would they fight with us? So that would be interesting.
Maybe. I think that once all three guards are going to be born, the king will be born too.
Well, yeah, he's going to be the last. Yeah. But, I mean, the guard is pretty scary right away, you know? So, we'll see. I don't know.
I will be too.
Even, like, we had a hunter who's not as strong as Gon and Killua or Kite, but he still felt like that murderous, you know, aura that she was giving off. So, they're not going to be as easy to defeat. And there's 3 of them.
Oh. Man, gosh.
They are setting the bar very high in this arc. I like it. I really like it. I like a challenge.
They are being creepy with this art too.
Oh, I mean, this episode.
Let's be honest.
This episode got dark. Like, eating humans is already one thing, but now playing in their brains to have them, you know, say out loud stuff they know about Nen, like, that's another shade of fucked up, you know? Anyway, and I just quoted 50 Shades of Grey, and I feel really, really bad. So let's move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is already on Patreon. You can check it out. The link is in the description.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week.
Yes.
So guys, see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.